just got, I'm gonna pull this out so I can sit down. I got a new gadget. Get ready. Open up. Do some stuff. Over here, you want to come sit down? Yeah. Over here, I got another chair. guys, because I went yesterday. Today, I went. Oh my God, what you know, I went away. I said, I've been looking at trailers, campers. Campers. Them bitches be nice. Let me take this off. Sweat. So I wore it. So let me tell you about the guy. If you guys interested in looking at campers, let me tell you how the guy did. So I was there with my sister. We were driving, I pulled over and I was like, yo, there they are. Because I've been studying and watching because, we're tired. Get ready and do stuff. That's why I disappointed to me. So life is short. Tomorrow is stop and look at the trailer. Now, what I didn't know, they have trailers as the guy gave me the website. It's called Camping Trailers or something, Camping Vans. Something is called. I'm not quite sure what it's called, but camping work. That's what it is, camping. So I go, me and my sister go look. So I go in there, and first thing I say is he says, well, can I get your phone number and information? So I was like, listen, I don't want my information sold. Period. I don't want it sold. He was like, it's not going to be sold. I said, okay, well, I don't want nobody calling me on the phone either. Period. Like, don't do that. So, and I'm telling him, like, I don't mind logging in, but what you're not going to do is sell my information or call me. You guys, y'all can find these little rocking chairs. I got one for me and one for my friend up there. I keep everything in the trunk of my car. I'm still working on this gadget, this table. For some reason, it's not fully locked in, and let me see if I lower this thing. Yeah, you guys, for some reason, this is the top of the table. This is the bottom of it, and it's supposed to lock in, but I didn't lock it in yet. Am I still low? Yeah, let me lower it some more. Wait till you hear how the guy did us. So I've got this table that I was putting it together. And it's like this. It's like this. It goes on top. But I couldn't get it. So me and my sister pull up at the trailer, and I'm telling him, don't sell my information. He's like, I'm not going to sell your information. And then it's my daughter come fix that. So when we go to the Camper World, he goes out and shows us. I was like, show me a small trailer. I said, because I want like a small hitch. Because I don't want to depend on no man. Like, I want to be able to drive it, maneuver, and parking places myself. Right. So, he was like, okay. He showed us one. He showed us all new vehicles. Because, wasn't quite sure. Hold up, because I got to get smoke on this one. Can you be real? Smoke? I don't know how to name it. But if it calm me down. I don't know. Like psychologically, it calms me to calm down. So he looks at one, and he was like, this 10.5. It had just like a bed in there, a partial little dinette or something in there. Everything's brand new. I went looking at 2025s. So I'm getting ready to show you guys what that is in a second. So I'm looking at it, and he says, then we go on one. I was like, can I see one You know, another one kind of like this, but not big. And listen, these trailers were like the size of a van, or smaller than a van. Like they was not big at all, damn. So we look at the other one. So I'm like, oh shit, I'm liking this. So I showed two designs. And he was like, this design here is 19. And the other design, he showed us which one he wanted. Anyway, both designs had kitchen and 4 bathrooms in them. And they was no bigger than like a Jeep. Like, it was really nice. So one of them though had a bigger kitchen table with the long bench on them, and it pulled out. You know how you had the windows that pull out, and you would pull it back in. And that one had bunk beds with it. So I'm like, show me the one without the bunk beds. No, he showed me the one with the bunk beds first. No, he showed me the one without the bunk beds, and I'm like, oh, I'm liking this. This ain't bad. Like, it had 2 chairs, and it had the reclining chairs that recline, and they had a cup holder in the middle. But the chairs laid back and created a bed. And then it laid back and created flying like a bed. Then on the top, you can pull the mattress down. It probably was like between a full queen bed, which I thought was nice because you had the 2 chairs, and when you want to go to sleep, lay the 2 recliners back flat, so they just flat like this, and you lay them back and pull a bed out on the top of them. So they have 4 bathrooms, nice sinks, and storage. So I'm like, this is nice. So I say to my sister, like, I gotta figure out what we need to pull it. She was like, oh my God. She was like, I didn't think that, what she say? She said, I didn't think, my sister was like, when I see people with trailers and stuff, when you're growing up, and you're like, oh, they must got money. Like when I get older, because you be struggling in life. Oh, I'm gonna give me one of them, I'm gonna give me one of them. But honestly, she like, I didn't know they was that cheap. I said, yeah, I've been looking at it. So we look at 3 now. So we walk in there. I said, well, can you show me the used ones? Because I want to see the difference. Okay, we walk around. So then I was like, well, can I see that vehicle there that has you know, where you could drive it? So this damn thing, we was in an hour away from North Wilmington. Is at Georgetown, Milford, somewhere. He says, oh, that's $100,000 and some thousand. No, it was a new one that you sit in and drive. Oh, that's $100,000 and something thousand. So I'm like, okay. He was like, you can go in there and look in it yourself. And matter of fact, all these are open, so you can go look in the trailers. I was mad, so I said to my sister, like, what the fuck kind of service was that? Right. You telling me ain't no book, there ain't no prices or nothing, and you sitting up there telling me what the fuck I can do? So, first, he showed me the used trailer. And that was pretty nice too. But whoever was probably was a white person with kids, because the fucked up kids wallpaper on the file. We had to get a vision to see what it looked like out of it. But they had the reclining chairs, and this time, he said they had it for 2 years. They actually had a TV mounted on the wall, and they were customizing it. That's what made it look a little bit better. And it had nerve to be the same price as the new one. But anyway, he tells us, I'll go walk around on it. Let me see what people say. Fine. He tells me and my sister, go walk around and look and see what you want. And then, because they all open, you don't need me. And so I said to my sister, bitch, how the fuck I know the price of anything? How I know? Because when I was asking him, I'm like, what kind of vehicle do I need to be able to pull this trailer? He's looking aside and telling me. And I'm asking him how many gallons is the tank? How long is that going to last me? So obviously I need him if I'm asking him all the appropriate questions. Mind you, my oldest son, you see his truck out there, the red Jeep. So I'm thinking, he's so dumb and slept on a mat because I found one that I really like and I was debating over it. And I was like, I should buy that bitch cash right now. Yes, like really. So I'm sitting in there brainstorming like, you get this trailer, have your son come get it, where the fuck you gonna park it? Because these old white ass crackers here, like it's gonna be a problem. They see it, and the trailer ain't even bigger than a motherfucking parking space. Yes, but you know these whiteys gonna have an issue. So I'm like, where can you put it at? Whole time, I'm like, you know what? Fuck him. Because when I asked him to go look at that, he gonna tell us go look at him on our own. When you judge people, you sleep on people. Now, no, I didn't have $139,000 cash that I could come up with resources, but I didn't have $139 cash to buy the camper that you drive. I didn't have it, but it wasn't none of his goddamn fucking business. But either way, all day long, they on Facebook Marketplace for like 20, 30, 40,000 used. But the point is, you want to get smart, and that's not what I wanted. I didn't want a big one because the worst case, like I'm always ready, period. Like if, you know, you're in a relationship and let's say your partner don't want to go, then I'm stuck. Because if it's so big, I can't drive. But it's small, deuces, I'm out. So that was the whole point of me looking at something small. When I say I was so mad, I was so mad. Then I'm in a car, because you know throughout life, your hands touch money. It touch money. Be it small, little, it has touched me for a large volume of money. Had I was hanging with the wrong fucking people. I said to my sister, who the fuck was I hanging with that I didn't snatch me up one of these and they so cheap? Because I didn't have a Jeep, and I had Jeeps and trucks I had the kids was little because we would travel, and I could have bought one of them and put it on there. But sometimes we don't look outside the box and we just think so plain. So I'm like, damn. So I say that to say, y'all got to watch who you hang with. Because if someone ain't speaking life in you and they ain't elevating you, leave them alone. Leave them alone. Because you can't want people to be successful. You can't. I was so mad. Did you know they were so cheap? I didn't even know they were so cheap.
Dante, you were saying that I thought they were like really, really, really expensive.
The trailers, yeah, you think they really high, and you be like, oh, these people got money.
Right.
But even the used ones, like, it's cheap. I didn't see like a used like school bus trailer for like $18,000. Obviously, it's too big, and if you have, I'm not even gonna say if you have a good man. Some of y'all define good men differently. Some of y'all do. But if you have a good man that is a man and stepping up and know how to drive, that's good. You can load it up on Facebook Marketplace, buy one for $18,000, and then they're really nice inside. So when you go on vacations and travel, like damn, like you don't need no hotel rooms. They're really nice in there. They have everything that you need, and you save money on that hotel. And you just get to travel, even in the summer when the kids is out of school. Let's say I'm gonna go away for 2 weeks. You can drive, take your time, leisure, have fun, visit other sites, and you don't have to worry about a place to stay. There's Walmart parking lots, there are Lowe's, there are a lot of parking spots where you can park your trailer for free and stay in there overnight and keep it going on. It's not just the it's just not just the rest stop. There are other areas that let you park your trailer and rest. Didn't even know that. Didn't even know that. I'm like, damn, stop this for a second. Didn't even know that. So, you know, like, I'm hearing people. I got this because I'm intentional with my purposes, believe it or not. I wanted to come on Facebook earlier, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna do a video. But to be honest, I had just got back from a trip, and like I was literally tired. Like I literally went in the house and I took a nap because when I came back, you heard of Brandon Turner. Yo, I had a taste for Herschel's. You know that beef grits and everything on point. So you guys, I bought it's alright. I bought this. Guys, this is a pop-up tent. That's a toilet. Shit, I didn't even know what this damn thing is. So you guys, I bought this. Because I may even go camp. I'm not too sure, but you know, when you even if you got a yard, look at that. I'm gonna so you can see it. Listen, you guys, if you're having a cookout in your house or in your yard, look me seeing it. So that came, all this came together with it. Cause you know you have a cookout. Fuckers don't know how to just go to the bathroom and leave. They want to go in your house or go all through its spine. Yo, and I had a cookout. Yo, the party is outside. It's not inside. So this keeps people out of your house. That's the party, you guys. I'm not going to hook it all the way up. So it has the little bags in here that you can put in the potty. You put it, and this is the lamp that you hook up right in here. In the inside, you hook the lamp up, and this is when someone poop, you put this in there, so it's let you all smell it. Let me show you guys. See this? This goes around in there and it locks in. You see it? I got it locked in, you guys. I'm sitting on it. You see it? I'm sitting on it, handling my business on it. I'm at a cookout. You don't even gotta go in my house. I'm sitting on the commode. Then you just open it up and you guys see that? Let me pick it up so you can see. You guys see it? This is the commode. Put it in there. Oh, I'm not gonna put it. You know, you guys. That out for privacy, but you guys see me sitting on it. Like I said, it's got the trash bags in it. It's got the lamp that you can hang the lamp up in there so that you can see. And you're sitting on the toilet. You don't have to come in my house. When you're camping, it's nice. You don't have to do all that. You sit on the toilet, not come in the house. Then get your butt up, hand sanitizers, and wipe your hands. Also, I do have a portable sink. I'm not going to pull that out right now. I'm going to pull that out at a later date. But I got a portable sink where you can actually wash your hands. Portable sink is 100 and some change. You can keep people, if you got a yard, keep them out of your house. Keep them from being nosy. When they poop, tell them take the bag, tie the bag up, and they can just put it in the trash can. It's the same thing if you walk the dog, you got to scoop the thing up. So there's pedals and there's things that came in there that you put in the toilet. And when you put in the toilet, it's so it don't have a scent. You're in here peeing or whatever. The bags are heavy. Tie your knot, take it out, and put it in the trash can. It's just that simple. So you don't have to have nobody in your house. And how it stay shut is like this here inside. Like this piece come up and allow me fold it, or it go down and it'll have me lock. Up, back. This goes back in the sack, or you don't have to put it back in the sack. I'm putting it back in the sack. This is a hoop to hang the light up. These are the trash bags that come in there, and they're really thick. I don't know if you guys can see the thickness, but they're really thick. It's better than a porta potty. You also around some. Well, I see. Look. Turn it this way. I'm with my son to do that. That's pretty cool, you know, because black people be coming over your house being fucking news. You know they want to look at the bathroom. I got to go to the bathroom. They didn't want to look in your medicine cabinet and see what's going on in your medicine cabinet. You know? So I guys wanted to show you that bathroom tip that I got. I want to talk about the situation that it was in, like. You know, I think some of us, we need to choose who our friends are. And when we look at our friends' lives, and when we see they ain't doing nothing, let them go. Let them go. Let them go. Today, let's have a conversation. They can't see me now. Listen. Let's have a conversation. Listen. When I was raising, you guys know I got two kids. I got 4 kids, you guys know it. The first 2 are by Greg Scattertooth Davis. That's who the first. He wasn't Scattertooth, but he got a drug problem. Now his teeth is whatever. You know, like every other fucking tooth, something like that. I don't know. You're not even doing them drugs and took it. So I remember that when I was raising my kids, the shit is rough raising kids. And I remember I said to him, can you give me some of your food stamps so I can buy the kids some snacks? That nigga told me, here's my hand up to God, because he's really been amazing. He said, after I get all my food and my snacks, then I'll see if there's something left, because these food stamps are for me. And understand, I do get it. Those were food stamps for you to eat. But at the end of the day, you was a grown man. You working. And I often in raising my kids, when I treat them, restaurants, or even when they want to go to McDonald's, every kid love McDonald's, I would let them eat. And I wouldn't order nothing for myself. You know that's how it is as a parent. You been there? Yeah, you let your kids get what you want, and you act rich. And you don't eat.
Even my kids will be like, Mama, you're not getting, they notice it. They're like, Mama, you're not getting enough food. I'm like, no, I'm okay. You know, as long as y'all eat, it's good. It's fine. As long as y'all eat, it's all care.
Yeah, and the shit be real. Long as you, that nigga told me the opposite. And some days, like I was actually hungry. You know how kids mess over food. So before I threw their food out, I look in their bags and see if they ate everything. If they didn't eat everything, I would just go ahead and hello? Hello? I'm getting ready to do it. I'm going to do it tonight. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about what I'm home doing. Don't worry about it. What are you saying? What are you saying? I have not. What are you saying? What are you saying? Okay. What you want to? You want to kick my ass and shit? I'm an old lady. Okay, you want to harass an old lady that got blood pressure problems? Come on, I'll take it. Huh? What you mean when I do? Like, you fucking about 3 times my age and you picking with me. or at least two times my age, and picking with me. I'm just saying, you twice my age and you're picking with me. Okay, they gonna say that being of 170. Listen, okay, I'm busy right now. I'm gonna get it done. Don't even worry about it. That's a small thing. You wait to see. Oh, you a hard worker? Who set the token for you? Huh? What do you mean a hard worker with you? Nigga, when you got your license, I gave you a Benz that was only a few years old. What? Oh, he gonna hang up the phone in my ear. Hello? No, you hung it up deliberately in my ear. No. Let me ask you something. When you got your license, were you not flexing in the Benz? How many of your feds have in the Benz? Okay, well, okay, call me back. I'm busy. All right, call me back. These kids is crazy. They got some shit with him that want me to do something. Kids be thinking your emergency is not my emergency. But you need to get back to that so you know what I'm saying. So they hit hard. The other two is Marvin. My other two kids probably know. It's Marvin Townsend. He call himself Naeem. Marvin, not Townsend. Freelancer. I call him. You know, he's the freelancer. On and off freelancing. Okay. Them niggas ain't did shit. Made my struggle hard. It's hard raising kids. And I would tell you, like, ain't nobody tell me, if you having kids, take your time. Acquire what you want out of life. Because most of the time, these no good trifling men don't want to help out. They grown boys. Correction, right? Grown boys. They grown boys, yes. Grown boys. And it's sad. It's sad. And I sat up there and I'm going to congratulate myself today because, you know, I had a boy, a girl, a boy. But my youngest daughter, she had issues because her dad was trifling. You know, no matter how I raised her, she wanted her dad. Her dad got in a relationship and he played dad to this other woman kid. And I ain't a colorist. I'm not a colorist at all. But this other kid was black and bald-headed. And I'm not trying to be smart. I'm not making no shots fired. But if she was light-skinned, I say she light-skinned. But her complexion was dark. If she had long hair, I would say long hair. But she was black and bald-headed and was not attracted. And that's where she came from. Her mom, Monique Hustler, that was her name at the time. Monique Hustler, now she Monique Townsend. She lived in Simon Gardens. He thought he made a come up. Nigga, you flexing with me in Simon Gardens? You been in Simon Gardens? They got barbed wires up as fences. I was 9 months pregnant. She pursued him. Gave him her truck and let him drive. He parked this little hoopty and shit like that. Riding past my house and shit with her in the car. Waving and tooting at me. Just torment me. Well, I think I was like 30 weeks pregnant. Who does that shit? And what kind of fucking woman was you riding past my house with him? And you knew about me. Make me understand that. So, listen, that nigga calls me hell. When I say he would flatten my tires, flatten them, cut the serpentine belt off my car, break in my fucking house, whole time not even taking care of his kid. Whole time. And shit, I was so broke, like, really. Like, I just would go out to the car and cry and, like, not again. I just got, because, you know, you raising kids, shit is rough. And you ain't getting no help. Mind you, I have 4. They mine and I love them. And I thank them losers for not fighting me and giving me a headache, you know, trying to get custody. Because I tried to tell my daughter, the oldest two, Scattered Two, Greg Davis, when he wasn't on them drugs, he was a good father. So I'll give him a shout out. When he wasn't on them drugs, he was a good father. So my daughter did see that on and on, and later she ends up recognizing in college, or high school or college, one of them, that he did have a drug. But the other one, listen, he wants shit. So I said to Monet, and as a parent, you know, you be like, damn, you be hurt yourself. You be like, that nigga over there playing dad to another woman kid, and he can't even raise his own. He ain't even taking his own daughter nothing, and he run around checking out another kid. Like, what the hell? Anybody knows my daughter, she's beautiful on the outside, period. She had issues because of her dad. But her personality too is sweet. You see my daughter? Skinny as hell, wouldn't hurt a hot fly. She's the opposite of me, because she be caring about people's feelings, and she don't want to hurt them. And I'll be like, if they ain't doing nothing to you, fuck you care. She the opposite of me, she care. But she went through a lot, and she was drinking, and this and that in school. She had issues, because her daddy wasn't there. And I tried to explain to her, girl, you got the best part. Because while he was running around raising them fucking kids, they got to see that he never took care of his kids. He was in and out of jail. The nigga never had a license because he was owing child support. So he never had a license. He's driving around. Every time he get caught driving and pulling and towing a car, wifey now got to pick him up. Kids in the car, got to witness daddy locked up again. And because he's notorious driving without a license, then he had to keep constantly, he had to do like 30-something, I think, weekends. So my daughter didn't see all that. So, you know, that was a good thing. You didn't see your dad keep turning himself in every weekend and going back and constantly locked up, paying, like, so even though he wasn't shit, my daughter did not witness what they said. So I'm sure that they fucked up too. Then he had said she was old, Monique Hustler, she was older from Simon Gardens. He was like, Carla, it was okay, you had my kid. He came over my house drunk as hell. Probably a little bit of this, and drunk people speak their minds. He was like, man, she was too old to get pregnant. He was like, she had so many miscarriages. So many miscarriages because she wanted a baby because you had one. What type of shit is that? What, you like 10 years older than me? And you wanted a kid because my child was here? She was here when the fuck 30 weeks. Mind you, I'm in Widener getting ready to graduate. Again, summa cum laude, academic excellence, if y'all don't know. I'm at Widener. So every week now, because that nigga stressed me the fuck out, torture me, I would go into the hospital and then move me to the antepartum unit. As they move me in the antepartum unit, I'm there all fucking day while they got shit hooked up into me. You know, 31 weeks. By the time I hit 34 weeks, the doctor says, I'm not going to do this to you, we're going to take it. Because it was this level. I get up there to get in the room. My cousin Talisa is supposed to be in there. But anyway, they ended up having to rush her out because they thought I was going to have a heart attack or heart failure, stroke, something. Because the pressure went up so fucking high that I was going to lose my child. Mind you, he did this, so I didn't allow him to come over to the hospital. I didn't allow him to come to the hospital. Because, bitch, you tried to kill me and my daughter. I'm looking at it like that. Because when you deliver, you near close as death. So you tried to kill us. Okay, so he kept coming over to the hospital. They told me they was going to lock him up because he wasn't allowed in my room. And then they were calling on the phone, and his mom and his sister, don't fucking call me. Don't call me. This is part of the stress. I'm trying to come home. I had to say extra because my blood pressure. No joke, my cousin Danielle Bishop, she picked me up from the hospital. Mind you, I went to go in my house. This nigga pulled up on the fucking lawn, jumped out of the car and said, "Can I see my baby?" Bitch, get the fuck away from me. I started screaming. I started screaming. So, you gonna laugh at this. So I think my baby was like 3 weeks old. Mind you, I don't know how many kids this woman got, this older lady. I don't know how many kids this older lady got that he was with. Older lady. Don't know how many kids, but I knew she had a few. And I know what he had said, that she was too old to have kids, and she wanted kids so bad because she was jealous of my daughter. What the fuck you jealous? Because I'm another single parent. What the hell is that? That ain't even a flex being a single parent. Fuck you jealous of. You got it? Thank you. Thank you, because I wouldn't have elevated to the level I am if I was with that loser. So anyway, she was 3 weeks old. I did breastfeed her. He kept calling my family and harassed me, saying I wouldn't let him see his kid. So I took my baby, put her up in the car seat, came knocking on his mammy door, gave him Monet. She was only 3 weeks old. I gave him to her, and I said, I'm going to get the diaper bag out of the car. I'd already had breast milk pump, the diapers, wipe everything. I put that diaper bag on a motherfucking step and pulled off. He called me, he was like, "Where you at, bitch? The diaper bag is on the step." He was like, "What?" And I guess he went out and he was like, "You a sick bitch." He said, "What type of mom leave her baby like this?" I said, "Nigga, you fucking an older woman. Tell her play motherfucking mom. Long as my daughter don't come back with no fucking scratched up, bang doing is good. She the lightest thing in the goddamn house with the prettiest hair. Let y'all go play house. Okay? She can have my fucking child because I'm getting me a break."
You want to see her so bad, dude?
Yes, bitch. Take her with your woman. You two play house. I'm out. He kept calling my phone. Nigga, I'm hanging up the phone. You telling everybody that I'm jealous because you got an old woman? You and that old lady go take Monet and y'all play house. Period. You don't need me. You don't need me, right? You said I'm jealous because you got a woman. Take her and you and your woman. Y'all go play house. Long as she dry, she ain't got no scratches, no mark, and she grinning when I pick her up, we good. I'm a motherfucking give you all weekends. You can have her every weekend. He said, "You sick as hell." Nah, nigga, because don't ever think a bitch is ever my problem. They ain't never my issue. I ain't arguing with one. They can have you. So I get a call. I stopped answering for me. I get a call from my cousin Danielle Bishop. I get a call from her. Well, she Lewis now. She was like, "Hey, caller, where you at?" I said, "In the streets." You know, I'm for the streets. In the streets, why? She said, "I got your daughter." I said, "How the fuck you get my daughter?" She said, "I seen her dad and he was crying and whining." That's her motherfucking dad. He do anything, he gonna go to fuck to jail. I left him with her. You shouldn't have took her.
Right.
What? I said, the next time I leave her, you better not fucking take her. Then he want to talk shit about his woman. Let them play fucking house, because I'm tired. Right? Shit, I ain't no fucking joke. That girl ain't never. And what he told me, after the pandemic, he was like, we moved and we got a big old house. It's big, it needs some work. Bitch, you gotta be 60-something, pushing 70. Why the fuck would you go get a mortgage? Like, why would you go get a mortgage? You've been living in that shack all your life. I don't even understand, like, why is it a flex? Like, and it's no shots fired. Yeah, it is shots fired. I ain't gonna lie. Why would you go get a mortgage? Like, I mean, she's in her 60s, late 60s or early 70s. And I don't know how well she was, but it was like 3 years ago he told me that they got a big house. Girl, you've been living in that rat-infested house. Why would you even go get a bigger house? Look at your age. Some people don't understand. They think that's a flex. Is that a flex? The fuck, all mortgages is 30 years. Bitch, he said it's a big older house. I already know, judging how y'all ain't had a car, judging all this and that. Like, what the fuck? You gonna get a mortgage? What? I don't even understand, motherfuckers. Yeah. Yeah, that is. Yeah, I gave him her. Gave it right to her. Cause I'm like, what? You got some stories you want to share? Can you top that one?
No.
You can't top that one? You can't top that one? That was a good one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I pulled the fuck off. I wasn't coming back. I wasn't coming back. I was mad she took it. I let her, something happened to her. Somebody was getting cased out.
Right.
Yeah. So why would I be worried? Because if something happened to my daughter, you're going to fuck to jail. So why would I care? She brought me my daughter. Like, what? She brought me my daughter. I was mad as hell. I had to come back home. Were you at the streets? The streets? Then he gonna call me. Oh, and then the other one, Scattertooth, Greg Davis. He said, why should I watch these kids? Scattertooth said it, and Marvin Freelance Townsend. I'm just gonna call him Freelance. Marvin Freelance Townsend, Naeem. They kept saying to me, would I look like watching these kids so you can fuck? Number one, I was not gonna fuck. Because as a woman, when you got these little kids, you want to break. Even if they're to sit there to drink, smoke, whatever, you want to break. And nigga, if I was fucking, it ain't none of your business. Because I was watching these kids so you could fuck. I was watching these kids so you can go fuck up, spend a night out, lay up. I was the babysitter. So what the fuck you worry about what I'm doing? Yes, when I'm the sitter, watch them so you can go fuck. These niggas crazy. Yeah, I work my ass off. Listen. Shit, struggle to pay every bill in my house. Shit, I was riding around a hoopty because I couldn't even afford a fucking real car. Shit was rough. But understand, I never not been a parent. My kids were at swimming lessons. They had karate. They were dressed nice. They had their own rooms. Never lived with nobody. I took them all around the U.S. My son was in elementary school skiing without slopes. Okay, when I say I had my kids out rock climbing at Grandfather Mountain in North Carolina, they like mad as hell, the girls, because you know girls are all prissy. They like, look around, do you see any black people out here? No, why we out here? You being cultivated, that's what you doing. Yes, you want to come on and go. They were mad as hell at me, yes. I took my kids before even kayaking and zip lining was out. My kids will tell you they did all that. So I parent my kids, and I definitely had a struggle. My oldest son, family is a motherfucker, they drug my oldest son. My family drug my oldest son, hate and jealous. It took a couple years for him to recover. But you know what? When you bitches attack me, God just give me highly flavor. He does. You came after my son because he was jealous. My son working, he back in college. All my kids know is school because they watch me go to school. I got about 6 degrees, a whole bunch of certifications. Ask any of my family, can be verified. Some of you watched me while recently I collected 6 insurance licenses and a grant writing certification. So education is forefront priority in my life, period. So my life is cushioning now, but understand that some of y'all looking at me and, can you give me this, can you give me that? Nah, where was y'all at when the fuck the lights was getting ready to get cut off? Where was you when I was getting them yellow notices? Not paying shit. Where was you when a matter of fact, I paid on all my bills because I couldn't pay them off. I watched them bills double and triple get cut off, threatened. All kinds of shit. Now I've been able to pay them off, and I enjoy that But the shit was struggle. Shit was never easy. Never easy. Never. But guess what? I invested education and I taught my kids. Anybody that went to my schools know that I was an invested parent. Because there were times when my daughter was in middle school. The teacher called me on the phone and said my daughter got smart with her. I said, she did what? Black teacher. She was at Claymont Elementary. She was like, your daughter got smart with black teacher. I was like, what? She said, jail. I went to the principal. I was like, I gotta leave. I gotta go to my school, do my daughter's school on my break. Can somebody cover my classroom? And we get somebody to cover the classroom. I get in that school because, mind you, I know teachers that are there to teach, and I know check collectors. My daughter had a teacher, okay? She had a teacher. I don't remember her name, but she had a teacher. So I snatched her out of the classroom, whooped her ass in the bathroom, put her back in there, told her to go back in there. She was crying. I said, I don't give a fuck about you crying. Go in that classroom. She was in the classroom crying, 5th grade. Went back in there and I had said to her, if she does anything else, feel free to call me. Just as black teachers is. When my daughter step out of line, she go like this to my daughter, look. My daughter just start crying. She be like, is that you? Ain't had no issues out of my daughter, none whatsoever, none. Because I didn't play when it comes to my kids, period. One thing they can't take away from you is your education, period. So however it goes, you're going to get educated. And my oldest daughter, I knew because we clashed that when she act like she was struggling, I hired her a tutor, sent her to a tutor. Mind you, I'm a teacher, but she ain't stressing me out. You gotta find out she ain't need no help, she just wouldn't do nothing. My oldest daughter, and I didn't allow my kids to babysit each other because they were mine. I paid for daycare, aftercare, camp, even though when I was in the classroom, I worked next to somebody who went. My daughter, oldest daughter in 9th grade, she was telling you, she was in before and after, she was in aftercare. In 9th grade and aftercare. She was in 9th grade in Boys and Girls aftercare because she didn't know how to come home and do her homework. They put her in a group with the 8th graders or 7th graders. Yes, girl, you want to come there and you want to do what I paid you. Mind you to say, and I say that you got to invest in your kids when they're young. My daughter, she's in grad school now. My daughter graduates grad school next December, not this December, next December. I wrote all my kids' ass. I got them in grad school. My youngest one, he going back to school in like another week or so. 3 of my kids is in school. My daughter, praise God, he's so amazing. She's not drinking or anything else like that. She got a job at the school district. Yes, like that's what I'm saying. Like, and believe it or not, I was fucking broke. I don't know how. Like, listen, and people be saying times is different. Joe, they not. Like, I had went from, I worked as an engineer. Then when I end up leaving Scattered to Greg Davis, whatever, I end up substituting so that I could raise my kids. Because listen, you guys, and I got an engineering degree from Wyoming. So every time I was looking for a job, there was only second shift jobs or available. I wasn't leaving my kids, and this is what I mean about investing in your kids young. So I took a job, substitute teacher, making $100-something a day, trying to raise 4 kids off of them. Okay? 4. And I said, you just gotta go back to school and get a degree. Because teaching is allowing you to raise your kids. You need to be here with them. When they're off in the summer, girl, you gotta be off. You can't leave your kids in the summer. Some of you don't have that type, had that plan or nothing, but I'm sitting up there and telling you, can't leave these kids in the summer. You can't, because you don't know how somebody else is raising their kid. And then these kids don't understand jealousy and hate. When you raising your kids in love, and you got somebody else kids that don't know what love look like, and they're raising them in survival mode. So these survival mode kids is playing with your kids, and they're learning to hustle at an early age. So whatever they're doing, they're putting them on your kid, and they're trying to encourage your kid to do bad because they have to do bad, and ultimately they want to be like your kid, but they can't be like your kid. Period. They can't be like your kid because the parents ain't shit. So I'm telling you, like, this is a day worth celebrating because all 4 of mine are doing well, and I'm so excited. 3 are in school. 1 is working at the school district, great pay, benefits. Well, they all working. The other one relocated, and she's in the school working. Figured out I got kids in the school district working. They talk shit. They were like, Mom, I ain't never been a teacher because y'all stay broke. I said, when they used to talk shit to me, listen, I get my paycheck when I'm subsidized before I was certified, put it all in the bank envelope down to the quarters. So then I tell them, sit around the table. We sitting around the table. This is no joke. So I open up the electric bill, the cable bill, the rent, open them all up, and I tell her, just get the calculator and calculate all that up. He said, Mom, it's more than what you made. Exactly. So now we got to figure out what's important. My girls would just cry at the table. And I said, guess why they would cry? We don't want to see this. We don't want to see this. I said, how much money do you think you are entitled to? So we'll take a little bit and put on bills, then we may have a little bit left over. And I says, you wanted 50, you wanted 100, you wanted 25, you wanted 30. Okay, so how much is left for me to get to work so I can repeat this cycle over? They would just sit at the table and they would bust out tears because they knew what much left, you know, and I repeated, but I knew that, okay, this is where I am, but it don't define where I'm going. So eventually, you know, I stuck with the school, making a little bit more money, ended up getting certified, and just ended up changing, so I made a little bit more money. So we were growing slowly, because you can't do school overnight work, this and that. So we were growing slowly, but life changed because that was in me. Ain't nobody giving you nothing in this world. Don't nobody owe you nothing in this world. You got to take it, earn it, and do what you got to do to get it legally, because you don't want to go to jail. So that's what I say when people looking at me and they be like, girl, you'll never sit home. I parent. I raise my kids. Some people say, oh, you shouldn't wear this, you shouldn't wear that. When I was raising my kids, I was in school, parenting, working, studying. I did not have a life. So now it's time to me to do what I want to do. And whatever some of you bitches got to say, how I dress, how I act, I don't care. Some of you sitting up there paying mortgages. Some of you driving top-notch cars. And y'all got car notes. Some of you just fucked up. I don't live in debt. Except for the monthly debt that come in. You know, with the necessity, electric, phone, cable, condo fees. But I'm not living my life in debt. And guess what? I did sell my Mini Cooper, you know, the convertible. I had to get rid of that because that Mini Cooper is BMW parts. And that Mini Cooper thought she was my bitch. Because every time I turn around, she was milking me. Brakes on that bitch was like $1,800. Okay, I had lights changed. That was like damn near $300 to change some lights. I had to get rid of that. Let that be somebody else's headache. Because I'm not going to keep paying for a car and expensive issues like that. Especially because I bought the car used and I shouldn't. So I bought me a Hyundai. Girl, listen. Best thing I got, I'm all replacing that. Maintain oil change, tires, whatever go wrong. Transmission went, I put another transmission. It was in, when you got money, that shit began. My transmission was in 2 days. 2 days. and I like it. And I like it. And I ain't got no car note. I'm doing the same thing everybody else doing. No one's riding them high profiles. Listen, I bought that Benz. I gave it to my son. He don't do a lot of driving like that, but I mean, Greg! Huh?
Good.
Oh, I was looking. I thought my son was over there. I was gonna ask him fold this tin up. Was that Greg over there?
Yeah.
I know it was him. Y'all come over here real quick.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
No, you don't.
Nah, I swear to God.
And that's Anthony. Anthony, come here real quick.
I really gotta go.
No, you don't.
You think I'm playing? I would never do that.
Anthony, my door open. Go ahead in there.
I got a shit.
It's okay. Ain't nobody in there.
What?
Can you fold that up for me? Anthony, come on. No, kid. It folds up. Like, did I give? That's in a direction.
It's like folded to the top or something.
Here, I mean,
Yeah, I put your foot on it.
Here. It go in this bag.
You see, hold it up. Hold it up. You got it upside down.
Can I ask you a question, man? Suppose something happens to your car and you can't go to work and you can't get to school. You got it? All right, I'll do it. You gotta twist it around. It's all right, I'll do it. You see that? Kids don't know how to put in work like parents do.
I think it's how you do it.
That's how he got it. Sometimes they give up. They do. Keep twisting it around. It's going in his bag here. You got it. You got to keep trying till you get it.
I don't even know how to put it together.
You got it. Keep doing it. You see the direction. Keep doing it. That's all I did in raising kids. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
None of us know.
Yeah, I ain't no damn Bob. You think I knew what I was doing when I was raising
I
them?
do this. It don't go like this, 'cause it's not gonna fit.
Here, look at directions. See? Hold it. See what you see.
I'm looking at it, it's not clear. It's not folded. It said
I
fold
do
this
it.
way. You can't
Mom's always
Fold
super.
the tent roof inwards down
Now
to
put
the
your
bottom
slave
of the
there
tent.
and I do it.
Like that, yeah. And then it says, with two hands and step on the folded tent roof together with the bottom. Step on the folded tent roof to the top part. Yeah, step on the top part. Where your foot is at. Okay, that's where your foot is at. That's where his foot is at. Pull the two arch parts inward together with two hands. Inward. Okay, there you go. Hold the overlap arches parts with one hand and hold the folded tent roof with the other.
You got it, Dad. What did you give
I
up?
don't even know why you out here with a tent. The hell?
You know, go ahead in there. I do it.
What the hell you doing out here?
We need some lazy ass fucking kids. This generation of lazy You want to share a story with my viewers? Take it.
I don't know what the share.
Talk to like encourage some of these kids.
Well, first off, like you said, before y'all have these kids, these babies, y'all dreams first and do what y'all gotta do.
Yeah.
Because that's one thing I didn't do. When I got pregnant with my daughter at 23, I was going to school and then I stopped because I had kids. And now I think about it, I could have done school before I had them kids and everything. But once I had them kids, I just put everything on pause.
You got some sweet kids.
They are.
Well, we think our kids are fucked up in their ways, but then they be respectful to other people.
Right.
That shows how like that man. Like my kids will pop off at me. You
Right.
see, he just left that, but other people they won't do that. And now I can say my boys are kind. Them girls are fucking monsters. Them girls are monsters.
Girls with them attitudes and oh god, and I'm at the teenage phase right now. My oldest is 13.
You can't. I hate that grade. I swear to God, when I was teaching school, 7th, 8th grade was the worst grade. Them girls started liking boys. They want to get smart, twitch. Like they do all. They're coming to school dressed one way and going to the bathroom and change their clothes. Going to the bathroom and put makeup on. Like some girls are fucking treacherous. They ain't not nice. And then is the crazy part. They arguing with a kid, and whoever they hang with, all their friends don't like them, and they keep the shit going on all year.
Right.
Boys can fight and squash that shit later on. Not them fucking girls. Bitches, them girls keep that shit going on and on and on.
My poor kids, they got turned out living in Philly. My kids were country kids. We lived in Maryland, Eastern Shore. I was trying to. I'm actually making my way back there. The end of September, I'm moving back down there. Like I said, I'm moving back down with my mom. So I'm trying to get myself situated and try to get me a place and get my kids back down there. But they live in Philly with my ex-husband right now, so they definitely learning the Philly life. It's been crazy.
You gotta get
They
your
didn't turn
kids
my 8th grader, well, the one that was going to 8th grade, and then really turn her out. She was fighting, doing all kinds of stuff. I ain't never had issues like that with her.
It's that Philly streets. Our kids are set up from failure day one, period. We ain't got a chance because we got fucked up schools that ain't compete.
Right.
And then we got teachers that's in there for a paycheck.
Right.
Teachers that don't even look like us and don't even know how to handle us. We ain't got adequate material, you know?
Right.
So they doomed by dysfunction, raising dysfunction.
Just like the other day, I was watching on YouTube, Diane Sawyer did the story about Strawberry Mansion in Philly.
Yeah.
That crazy school in North Philly. It's been okay the last couple of years, but it was deemed the most dangerous school in America. Back in 2012, 2013.
I thought they had the big houses up in there.
No, they was deemed the worst school in America back in 2013.
Damn.
I think 2013, 2014, they got this one lady, her name was Linda, gosh, what's her name? Linda on Facebook, her name was Linda something. And she volunteered to be the principal because she was the assistant superintendent and she could not find a principal to go to that school that she thought was going to be good enough to go to that school. Yeah. And so she volunteered and was the principal there for a couple of years, turned the whole school around, saved the school from getting shut down.
Linda, shouts out to you, Linda.
Is Linda, I'm
she was 2001.
I think she was there like 2013, 14.
Linda, shout out to you, Principal 2000. You're excellent, and we like to see black women strive like that and make changes in the community.
Yep, she definitely did.
Yeah, it's fucked up. Like, we can't even compete. And it's because we got dysfunction, raising dysfunction. I know, because I look back at Scattertooth Greg Davis and Marvin Naeem Freelancer Townsend. And I know that if I wasn't damaged, I wouldn't have fucked with them. But Marvin Freelancer Townsend, like, part of my problem with him is because I was damaged with Greg Scattertooth Davis. And then I moved on without healing me and doing the work on me. I went on and I moved. So then I disrespected him, demasculated him, took his manhood, and forced him through my actions into another person's arm. But at the end of the day, sis, even in the midst of doing that, we need to love ourselves because we need to respect ourselves. When a man been in a relationship with me, I think I was with him 4 or 5 years before I got pregnant. But either way, like, you desperate. You desperate, sis. We got to wake up and stop being desperate for a man. Man get ready to have a baby on the way. Why we so desperate to take care of him? Why your self-esteem so low that you think it's okay to take care of a man? And here's what up that I'm telling the truth.
Here's she go, Linda Clyde Wayman. That's her. That's her. Look it up on YouTube, y'all.
Shouts out to her.
It was called Fearing. I think it was called Fearing Strawberry Mansion or something like that. The story with Diane Sawyer. She went into the school and was in that school for months, about to get attacked and all kind of stuff, doing interviews with these different kids, and
They be fucked up, but literally, all they need is love. For real, when the kids know you care, you can teach them. If they don't like you, you ain't teaching them. I don't give a fuck what you doing. And kids are not slow. They know who they're for a check, and they know who they're to go to care.
And it's funny you said that because one of her slogans that she always used when she be talking and she be on like public speaking and stuff now. And one of her slogans she used was, "If nobody told you today, I love you, and I always will." And she tell it to her students every single day. She tell it to them over the little loudspeaker when she would go in the cafeteria and actually talk to them.
I hug
have
my
conversations.
students. Parents don't even hug their kids no more today. Some of them like scared and don't want to resist it. And either and you got to watch that because sometimes you trifling ass moms, you be bringing men in there and calling them your uncles, and they secretly want your fucking daughter.
I love.
And as long as they giving you money and paying no bills, some of you trifling mothers overlook what they doing. Because you struggling, you want to sacrifice your kid. But your kid didn't ask to be here. And yes, you owe your child. You owe your child at least for 18 years because they didn't ask to be here. So you owe them. You owe them. And if you know you are fucked up, you know you mentally fucked up, you know you ain't eating the fuck right, you know you on fucking drugs, you know bitches you broke, why the fuck have a kid? To bring a kid in that type of environment, like for real, real rap. Get out of that shit, yeah. You struggling to eat, food deficit, and you went around bringing more kids in there. Nah, that ain't it. Wake up, sis. Do better by your kids. Fucked up. Fucked up. Yeah, shots out for her. And see, those are stories that we don't talk about. Those are stories we don't talk about. Those are stories we don't talk about.
Well, yeah, they had different little, like I said, different little series on YouTube with Diane Sawyer and her. And she also was on that show. What is it called? TED Talk.
Yeah.
She was on there.
That's education.
She got a
That's education.
They got an episode with her talking on there. Yep. I watched that yesterday too. Yep.
Now that's somebody that I will be around. Cause if you can't elevate me to the next level, why am I wasting my time with you? Why? You can't do nothing for me. Why am I even gonna bother with you? For real. If you know you a loser and you lazy, why hang around with loser, lazy people like you? Hang around somebody that's going to motivate you, speak life in you, and make you want to do better. Do better for your kids. That's all. Do better for your kids. And sometimes I know it's hard. Shit, I had it hard. So I know it's hard. Being them kids and looking at them kids, that shit is rough. I just don't get that shit. It ain't easy. It ain't easy. You know how many times I couldn't pay bills. Yo, one thing about me is people don't know I stay prayed up. I don't care whether I drink, puff a cigar that I don't know how in hell, is I've always stayed on my knees praying, always did. I could be on the toilet praying, period. I could be in my car driving, I stay prayed up, period. And when I be cleaning, my daughter said to me in the car, on that, she was like, Mom, we knew when the church music would come on and hide. I said, why would you hide? Because we knew it was time to clean up. But life ain't easy when you're struggling, because you got to get slum landlords. They rent you fucking roach-infested or rat-infested houses, want their money, threaten you and put you out and put somebody else in there and not do the minimum. That's what they do to us. But living like that should challenge you to want to do better. Not stay in that situation. Because this country really is fucked up. They don't give a fuck about us. They giving us these vouchers, and half these people that's holding these, I got these houses that's written on, half of them slum landlords, and they just making money. Section 8 just paying you, and y'all ain't even taking advantage of it. Like, you just in there like I don't know, not taking advantage and thinking it's sweet. Leave something to your kids to try to make life a little bit better for them. Leave something for your kids so they ain't got to struggle like you. And you teach them financial literacy, they always going to be able to eat, always. Teach them financial literacy. That was a good one. That was a good one. Should be fucked up for us, for real. Over in other countries, they ain't even got to pay taxes on property. This is a fucked up country. Fucked up. We gotta start growing our own shit, for real. I started to go back over there in that park and make me a little garden and grow stuff. At my age, I chose to buy a condo because I'm not cutting no grass. I ain't hiring nobody to cut no grass. I needed a condo because I ain't gonna be walking up and down no damn steps. I need an elevator. I need somebody to keep up with the property because I don't want to on the outside, just on the inside. You want to say some other stuff before I exit out? It's just, so this late night talking and chatting. I'm getting ready to hang up. I didn't realize it was 9 o'clock. Tomorrow's Saturday, Memorial Day weekend. What you got plans the weekend? That's a good thing. So you and your mom back together?
Yeah, we working on things. Yeah,
that's good.
I'm thinking about driving down tomorrow because my brother just came into town to go see her with his new baby. I didn't know he was coming, so now I'm
How far is the drive?
2 hours.
Can you do it? Girl, listen. My friend over here that I met her, listen, y'all can't complain about anything. I have never seen her unmotivated about life. Never. She'll listen to your problems, so humble, and smile with grace. Swear to God, tell them what you got. They can't see you.
No, you fine. I got I'm a type 1 diabetic. I've been type 1 diabetic for God. I I got diagnosed when I was 19, and I'll be 37. So almost 18 years, almost, yeah. And I'm currently in kidney failure, so I do dialysis 3 days a week, which sucks. I hate it, but it's keeping me alive, so it is what it is. But it's a lot I go through, and I have another condition called gastroparesis, where my stomach doesn't digest like a normal person's stomach, and I have episodes where I'm constantly vomiting. When that happens, I have to go to the hospital and actually get medicine to stop the vomiting, because it doesn't stop on its own. And most of the time when I go to the hospital, I'm hospitalized for like at least a week. Every time that happens, I get lucky where if I'm there for a couple hours and they can control it, I'm good, I can come home. But that hardly ever happens. But yeah, I mean,
And never complains. Swear to God, I look and I seen her. I'm like, where you been? I ain't seen you. She like, I was in a hospital. And said so gracefully. I've never heard her, honestly, you see young, never heard her once, not one time complain about the hand she was dealt with. Never once. And some of you are so fucked up, and she's still getting around. She got a car. She got a car. Some of you bitches don't even have a car. And she looks good, like literally. She keeps her hair up, dressed nice, like she looks good. And I'm just saying, some of you people should never complain about life. Because she's in kidney failure, and you can look and never see it. Never see it, and she never complained. Some of you fucked up, so I ask you, those who watch it or watch later, give a special prayer out for my girl.
thank you.
Call her Sugar, because she's sweet. So you guys, I want you, when you pray tonight, give a shout out to Sugar. Give a shout out to Sugar. Let's uplift her, and maybe she can get a kidney, because she got 3. Tell me your kids' age.
Yeah, I have 3 kids, a 13-year-old girl, an 11-year-old girl, and a 6-year-old boy.
And we know them kids need her. We know they need her, so I ask you guys.
Look, this is what my daughter gave me. My daughter gave me this bracelet and told me, Mom, you never give up.
Oh, that was sweet.
Girl, I folded like a person.
I would have cried.
I wanted to so bad. I was like, just don't do it. Don't do it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, see her, the energy and speaking life constantly. God is amazing. We know He's a miracle maker. We know He's a miracle maker. So I need all the prayer warriors to pray for Sugar, because we know the God that we serve is a miracle maker. When people say that you can't do, you can do. Believe it. God gives you blessings. He does.
He got the final say.
Yes, He
That's
does.
what I listen to.
He got
And
the final.
and the main reason I don't complain is because my thing is there's always somebody going through something worse. So it's no point in complaining about it. You just gotta keep it moving. I go day by day. That's all I can do.
Always in good spirits. Some of y'all fucked up and negative. And let me tell you something. I asked her one time, she was a little in pain. I said, can you take a picture for me? She took a picture for me. I got girlfriends that I've been friends with 20-something years take fucked up pictures. And they do that shit on purpose. But I don't say nothing, because I know they do that shit on purpose. Here she got all this shit going on in pain, and she still poop or snap a picture, and it be really pretty. That's how you know people and their energy. I'm telling you. I got girlfriends 20 plus years will take a fucked up picture and grin. For real. People be fucked up. You don't even know. You think they get cheerleaders. They're not.
With their hidden agendas.
Yes.
It's sad. Sad.
I'm going to exit out, you guys. I'm going to give you guys another part 2, but I'm going to exit out. We're going to sit out here and run our mouth a little longer.
See y'all.